All right, that might be a little better. Is courtroom 2 on the line?
I think they're on the line yet, Judge. It's just,
Say again,
yeah,
Katrina.
they just got on. Yeah, there they go. I don't know if they're all in the courtroom yet. They haven't came on yet.
Okay. Yeah, they're logged in but not present. I see somebody at Oconee County Jail. Mr. White, have you done all your interviews this morning?
Um, all but one, Judge.
Okay.
I need to speak to Mr. Gaines.
Okay. Good morning, Mr. Rogowski. Have you spoken with everyone?
Good morning, Your Honor. I have spoken with everybody except for Miss Zara Kara Moore. I was unable to see her yesterday because she's in the medical observation unit.
Okay, so it may be that she's reset medical today anyway.
Yeah,
I'm assuming she's at ACDC.
no, she's in the Fulton County Jail in the.
Okay, so she might be at courtroom 2. Okay, is anyone at courtroom 2? And who was at the Oconee County Jail? Is there any staff at that particular location so we can figure out if we can take that?
Your Honor, we have Sherman Bell and Shamarcus Milliam.
Mr. Sherman
Okay,
Bell is,
a conflict, yeah.
that's, Miss McLeod's case.
Is she logging in today or does she have a conflict?
I don't know at this point. I'm pretty sure she probably will be logging in.
Okay.
She has 2 cases on the calendar.
And what was the second name? I'm sorry, Bell and
Shamarcus Milliam.
I don't have a Milliam on this calendar. Miss Lewis, you see that person?
I'll check to see if it's
Let me see if
probation.
they're on a probation revocation. Maybe they're on that.
They are, Judge.
Yeah,
They're-
That's
he's
a
on
probation matter.
Okay.
He's on probation.
Okay. Is probation on the line?
Yes, Your Honor. Good morning.
Good morning. And please tell me your name. I apologize if I should know it.
No worries. It's Officer Allen. That's Allen.
All right. Good morning, Officer Allen. Mr. White, do you represent Mr. Milliam?
Judge, yes, someone from our office would represent him. I can do that. We don't have any, information about the case other than that there's a calendar today. So
Okay.
I
Do
don't know.
you need to speak to him briefly, or I was going to
Well,
try to take that while we're sitting here.
I don't have anything to tell him at this point. I don't have a recommendation from
Well,
probation.
for Mr. Milliam, Your Honor, I was requesting for him to be allowed to continue on probation. He's now been in custody since September the 25th, Your Honor, for the charge of battery, where he was required to report as well as complete anger management classes. He does have enough time to satisfy those conditions because it is 210 days remaining on his case. So I will be asking for him, for Mr. Milliam to be allowed to continue on probation.
And I'm assuming you wouldn't object to that, Mr. White.
I wouldn't. Are we finding that a violation of probation? I mean,
I'm assuming so, that it
He's
will be
never
reported.
reported.
You still need to speak to him? Yeah.
I would speak to him then. He may be incarcerated. There may be, valid reasons.
There might be some other issues. Okay. Is there, can we put Mr. White in a breakout with Oconee County Jail to speak to Mr. Milliam really quickly, and then we'll come back and take position 3 on the probation calendar?
Yeah, I can do that.
Thank you. I'm just trying to do some work while we're waiting. There's a long calendar there. I'd like us all to get to lunch if we can. All right. I'm sorry, it's morning. Good morning, Miss Tucker. You're at courtroom two by yourself. What's happening? No one's there with you. Not one person.
Yeah, the guard is going to pull the inmates now, but I'm just waiting.
Your hair looks very nice, by the way. All right. Well, I guess we'll just be on a very brief hold. Do you or Mr. Rogalski have any announcements? That I mean, I have the announcements about who not to bring, but are there any other specific announcements that were not on our sheet or anything we can address because we are just sitting here?
Yes, ma'am. Position 18 and 19, Miss Jenkins, is going to be a waiver.
Okay. Was she previously reported as a waiver or no?
No, ma'am, not on the announcements.
Okay. And I'm assuming you do not wish to be heard on bond.
Not at this time. She hasn't indicated.
Okay. That's fine. Thank you. Okay, well, I really tried. We're going to be on a very brief hold.
And Your Honor, I have no additional announcements for the time being, so.
Okay, well, hope spring eternal, and we will be back very briefly. Thank you all.
Thank you.
And Judge, we're fine with the recommendation to just continue on probation.
All right, so let's go ahead and take that case. Mr. Milam, please come forward. Your case is this, or can he come forward? Is that possible? You have two cases on our probation revocation calendar. You're here on the underlying case 24 CR 007013A, in which you're charged with battery with the offense date of October the 3rd of 2024. You also have a probation violation marked in this case. I'm going to explain your rights to you. You have an absolute right to remain silent. Anything you say regarding the facts of your case can and will be used against you. You also have a right to an attorney, and Mr. White is here to represent you today. As you can see, I am conducting this hearing by video. Officer Allen, will you please raise your right hand? Do you swear or affirm the testimony you give today be the truth to the best of your knowledge and is given under the penalty of perjury?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. And I know we talked briefly about the recommendation. Will you go ahead and put it onto the record? Mr. Milam, I'm going to again listen to Officer Allen, and then we'll hear from your attorney, and then we'll make a recommendation as to how to proceed with your case in this instance. All right, Miss Allen.
Your Honor, the defendant was sentenced to probation for the charge of battery, where he was required to report, pay fees, as well as complete anger management counseling. As of today, the defendant has failed to provide our office with the completion of the anger management course. He's failed to report to our office. It is 210 days remaining on his probation case. He has now been in custody since September 25th of 2025. We are asking for Mr. Milliam to be allowed to continue on probation to satisfy the terms of probation.
All right, Mr. White, and you said that you have no objection to that.
That's correct, Judge.
All right, so Mr. Milliam, you have 72 hours from your release to report to probation and to begin to complete these requirements. It is going to be reported as a probation violation. Essentially, you're getting a second chance. Please go ahead and take care of the things that you have to take care of. If you don't have other holds, you should be released. But this particular case will no longer be holding you. All right.
Okay.
All right, but make sure you go do what you need to do, okay? You won't get a second chance at this.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. We can't take the other case. Mr. White, did you have anything additional for this particular
No.
case? All
Thank
right,
you.
so best of luck to you, Mr. Milliam. That concludes your case for today. And I don't, Miss Lewis, can you call and see if Miss McLeod is present or will be present today? Because if not, we can excuse Oconee County Jail and we'll have to reset the other case. Thank you.
Okay, no problem. Judge Williams,
Yes, ma'am.
I have an update. Ms. McLeod is, and she's in Cobb County at this time. She
Is
says
she coming?
she won't be able to get on to 10:30, but Mr. Bell, she says, can she have him reset to 10, next Thursday? And she'll be able to address him, but she says soon as she gets
Did
done,
he have a time? I'm sorry. Hold on one second.
no, okay, I'm sorry.
Miss Evans Bell. I mean, sorry, Miss Evans Battle. My
He does,
apologies.
he has a probation hold, felony probation.
Okay, so he's not gonna get out. Okay. All right, sir. Unfortunately, your attorney has a conflict and will not be in court today. There was not an offer on the table, I believe, that would have allowed you to get a time served plea, and you have an additional hold. So unfortunately, your case is going to be reset to next week. Your attorney will interface with you between now and then, hopefully, okay? And I'm sorry, Miss Lewis, what was that reset date?
It's gonna be next Thursday, 10/23.
All right, so Mr. Bell, we will see you back next week on the 23rd. And for now, your case will be addressed at that time, and Oconee County Jail can be excused.
Wait, I got a question.
I don't want you to ask me too much without your attorney. What is your question? Very briefly, we'll answer it if we can.
Big case of back.
I'm sorry, what?
What is the back?
What is the back?
No, what is this about?
Oh, you have a case for fleeing and attempting to elude an officer and a speeding charge.
And he also has the interference with the escape interference case and simple battery and theft by taking that happened on September 29, 2025, when he was at the jail.
Yes, those are your two cases, okay?
Where the flea in the loon come from? What year that was?
Well,
2023.
2023. Again, we don't want to say too much to you without your attorney present, okay? So that your case, but again, you have another hold, so your case will be reset to next week. All right? All right, Mr. Bell. Miss I will direct Miss McLeod to make contact with you and give you additional information. Oconee County Jail can be excused. I will be right back. I need to take something off of the printer. All right, we are ready, I believe, at courtroom 2.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, who do we have first?
We can go to position 40, Mr. Waters.
All right, all defendants at courtroom 2, please pay attention. Good morning. This is the state all-purpose calendar in the State Court of Fulton County, Georgia. I'm Judge Melanie Williams, and today is October the 16th of 2025. All defendants, you have an absolute right to remain silent. Anything you say regarding the facts of your case can and will be used against you. You also have the right to counsel today. As you can see, I am conducting this hearing by video. I am not there in person with you. This particular proceeding is being recorded and live streamed. That means any member of the public can log on and watch. When I ask if you understand your rights, that is what I'm referring to. All right, good morning. You're Mr. Waters.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, thank you, Mr. Waters, for that clarification. Let me get to your case number. Nope, that's not it either. Your case is 25 CR 006105C. You're charged with criminal attempt to commit a misdemeanor with the offense date of October the 1st. Do you understand your rights today?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, I have that this is a negotiated plea. Is that correct, Mr. Rogalski?
That is correct, Your Honor.
All right, thank you. Ms. Evans Battle, good morning. Please proceed.
Good morning. Yes, Your Honor. We would ask in this case, our recommendation is as to count 1, 12 months, serve 60 days, that he complete an anti-theft course, that he stay away from Georgia Tech. Particularly, this incident occurred on the corner of Spring Street Northwest and 3rd Street Northwest. As to count 2, a fine in the amount of $300 to run concurrent with count 1. And we ask that he stipulate to venue, identity, and a factual basis for the plea.
I'm sorry, Mr. Waters, you also have an obstruction charge. My apologies for not reading that. Mr. Rogalski, was that your understanding of the offer? And do you stipulate to factual basis, ID, and venue in this case?
We do, Your Honor, and that is my understanding of the offer, and that was the offer that I had relayed to Mr. Waters and spoken about with him.
All right, and Ms. Evans Battle, this was not intended by the state to be a time served plea, was it? Ms. Evans Battle, was it intended for this plea to be time served or no?
Oh,
I don't-
yeah, yes, sure.
This is intended to be a time served plea?
Yes, Your Honor. Based on my calculation, I think that's the
Okay.
intent.
Okay, so we can
The
put that.
offer.
All right, so we can put that on our plea sheet, Miss Lewis. All right, Mr. Waters, please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm that the testimony you give today be the truth to the best of your knowledge and is given to us today under the penalty of perjury?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, thank you. I'm going to ask you some questions to make sure that the plea you're taking today is voluntary and to make sure that this is actually what you wish to do, okay?
Your Honor, I am so sorry to interrupt. I do just want to make note for the record. If this is intended to be a time served plea, I don't have Mr. Waters for any more than 15 days. Now, I don't know if I miscalculated his time, but if that is the case, then I would just like to ask Miss Evans Battle if it was intended to be 30 days instead of 60, because I have him for 15 as of today.
I will agree to the 30 days so that we can do this as a time served plea.
Okay.
Thank you.
So thank you for that clarification. Again, we're not calculating it as the court, but we'll get to that in a minute, Mr. Waters. Mr. Waters, are you under the influence of any drugs or alcohol at this time?
No, ma'am.
Did anyone force you to take a plea today?
No, ma'am.
Did anyone promise you anything in exchange?
No, ma'am.
And are you fully satisfied with your attorney's representation?
Yes, ma'am.
And you understand that taking a guilty plea, you're giving up your right to trial by judge or jury?
No, ma'am.
You don't understand that you're giving up your right to trial?
I do.
Okay. And you wish to move forward and take a plea today?
Yes, ma'am.
and you fully understand the requirements, you're going to be required to serve a 30-day sentence. The time will be calculated by the jail. You're going to complete an anti-theft course, stay away from Georgia Tech, and you're also going to pay a $300 fine. Do you all understand all of that is explained to you by your attorney?
Yes, ma'am.
As to the charges I initially indicated, Mr. Waters, how do you plead? How do you plead? Put Mr. Jackson out of the Zoom conference right now, Ms. Lewis, please. Put him out. Whoever Travis Jackson is, please put him out of the Zoom conference. Please put him out. Remove him from the Zoom, please, right now. Thank you, Ms. Lewis. All right, how do you plead, Mr. Waters?
Guilty.
I accept your guilty plea. Is there anything additional from the state or the defense?
No, Your Honor.
All right. All
Your
right,
Honor.
Beth. Go, I'm sorry, Mr.
I
Rogoff.
just want to clarify the sentence. On your thing, you had 12 months, to serve 30 days, credit for the time he's been in jail, an anti-theft class, and stay away from the Georgia State, and a $300 fine. Because I thought it was, when I saw 60 on there, I thought it was community service because she has CS on there. Was I incorrect on that, Ms. Battles?
We originally were going to make an offer for criminals for community service, but due to his prior history, we cannot make that. We did
Okay,
not.
so
So
there's no community service. Okay, I just want to make sure I got this correct, that's all. Okay, thank you.
And Your Honor, I was just going to ask and see if it was possible for, upon completion, the conditions for probation to go non-reporting.
I have no, let's see, Ms. Evans Battle, do you have any objections to non-reporting?
I do, Your Honor. I would ask that it remains reporting probation for him.
Okay, let me hear his history then. Ms. Washington, can I have Mr. Waters' history, please?
Yeah, sure. Just give me one moment.
Thank you.
Next is position 25, Mr. Lubin.
We're not quite finished with Mr. Waters. Thank you.
Mr. Waters first appears to have a holdout of Decatur for an FTA from June of 2025 of this year. There are 10 arrest cycles. The last arrest appeared to be from March of 2025 for a probation violation in Clayton County regarding an aggravated assault case. There was a 2022 battery case in Clayton County. I'm waiving sounding on that. That was a misdemeanor, and it looks like that was a misdemeanor conviction. There was also a 2021 misdemeanor conviction for battery, family violence, and criminal trespass out of Clayton County. A 2021 misdemeanor conviction for simple battery out of Coweta County. I'm sorry, that was a no-low plea.
We're gonna make him, thank you, Ms. Washington. If he's gonna report the entire time, but I will waive 2 months of fees, okay?
I understand. Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, best of luck to Mr. Waters. Who do we have next?
Position 25, Mr. Lubin.
Mr. Lubins, good afternoon. I'm sorry, good morning. Your case is 25 CR 006079J. You're charged with loitering and prowling and obstruction. Do you understand your rights today? Is that a yes?
No.
All right, I have that this is a negotiated plea.
Correct, Your Honor.
All right, thank you. Ms. Evans Battle?
Yes, as to count one, 12 months or 30 days, credit for time served, balance probated, stay away from 100, Ivan Allen, Junior Boulevard, Northwest Atlanta, count 2, 12 months probation. Concurrent with count 1, a fine in the amount of $300 that he complete the OP 21 law and decision-making course, complete 60 hours of community service. And we ask that he stipulate to venue, identity, and a factual basis for the plea.
All right, Mr. Rogowski, that was your understanding, and do you stipulate to those 3 elements?
We do, Your Honor, and that was my understanding of the plea agreement as well as the plea agreement that I had relayed to Mr. Lubens.
All right. Mr. Lubens, please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm the testimony you give today be the truth to the best of your knowledge? Thank you. You can put your hand down. Ms. Evans Battle, I do want to clarify, does the state intend for there to be additional time served on this plea?
No, Your Honor. It's my understanding it would be about, no, Your Honor, our
Okay.
30 days, it's for 30 days.
All right, thank you. All right, Mr. Lubens, are you under the influence of any drugs or alcohol at this time? Did anyone force you to take a plea today? Did anyone promise you anything in exchange? Are you satisfied with your attorney's representation? Do you fully understand the requirements of the sentence, including the class you need to take, that you need to pay a $300 fine? You should receive credit for the 30-day, the time you serve, you're going to serve a 30-day sentence, and you have to stay away from Ivan Allen Boulevard. You understand all those requirements?
How long is the stay away?
I'm sorry?
How long is the stay away?
You said you do understand?
I do understand. How long is the stay away?
Mr. Rogowski, you want to tell him very briefly? I don't want to particularly give him that advice.
Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Lubens, the stay away is generally for the entire period of probation. So just ensure that you are not going towards that 100 Ivan Allen Boulevard during that time.
Okay. So do you understand the sentence as explained to you by your attorney?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And you fully understand that you're giving up your right to a trial by judge or jury?
Yes.
And you're giving up your right to have the state prove these charges against you beyond a reasonable doubt?
Yes.
And you understand taking a guilty plea may affect other aspects of your life, such as probation, employment, immigration, other things I may not be able to anticipate? As to the charges of loitering and prowling and obstruction, how do you plead?
Guilty.
I accept your guilty plea. Is there anything additional from the state or defense?
No, Your Honor.
All right,
Your-
oh, go ahead, Mr. Rogowski.
Your Honor, I would just request, well, I understand with the stay away, so never mind.
Okay. All right. Best of luck to you, sir. That concludes your case. What do
Next,
we have next?
positions 21 and 22, Mr. Kim.
I have it. This is a negotiated plea as well. Is that correct?
That's correct, Your Honor.
Thank you, Mr. Kim.
That's correct.
Thank you, Mr. Kim. Good morning. You have 2 cases today, 24 CR 008132D, in which you're charged with battery, family violence, and simple battery, family violence, and you're also charged with an FTA. You understand your rights today?
Your Honor.
All right. Thank you, Ms. Evans Battle.
Yes, Your Honor. Our recommendation is as to count 1, 12 months probation, served 24 days, balance probated, that he completed a MHET, that he completed FVIP, that he also participated in random drug screens, that he have no further violent contact with Mia Kim. And as to count 2, we ask that it's merged with count 1. As to the FTA and 25 FTA 001924, we would not cross that case as a part of the negotiation. We ask that he stipulate in the primary case to a factual basis, to identity and venue. Thank you.
All right. Is Miss Mia Kim present and wishes to make a statement before we begin the plea? All right, Mr. White, that was your understanding of the offer, and you stipulate the factual basis, ID, and venue?
Yes, Your Honor, and yes, we do.
All right, thank you. Mr. Kim, please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm the testimony you give today will be the truth to the best of your knowledge and is given under the penalty of perjury?
Yes, I swear.
All right, you can put your hand down. Are you under the influence of any drugs or alcohol at this time?
No, Your Honor.
Are you satisfied with your attorney's representation?
Yes, ma'am.
Did anyone force you to take a plea today?
No, ma'am.
Did anyone promise you anything in exchange for taking a plea?
No.
And you understand taking a plea, you're giving up your right to trial by judge or jury,
Yes.
and you're giving up your right to have the state prove these charges against you beyond a reasonable doubt.
Yes.
And you understand that taking a guilty plea may affect other aspects of your life, such as probation, employment, immigration, or other things I may not be able to anticipate.
Yes.
And you fully understand the requirements as explained to you by your attorney. You're going to serve a 24-day sentence. You're going to undergo an evaluation. You're going to take a family violence intervention course. You're going to have no further violent contact with Miss Kim, and you're going to undergo random screens. Do you understand all of that, Mr. Kim?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, as to the charge of battery family violence, how do you plead?
Guilty.
I accept your guilty plea. Is there anything additional from the state or the defense?
No, Judge.
All right, best of luck to you, Mr. Kim. That concludes your case for today.
Thank you, Your
Thank
Honor.
All right, who do we have next?
Position 23, Mr. Knight.
All right, Mr. Knight, your case is 25 CR 006142G. You're charged with criminal trespass and fare evasion. Do you understand your rights today? Is that a yes?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, thank you. I have that this is a negotiated plea.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, Ms. Evans-Battle.
Your Honor, as to count one, 12 months, serve 90 days, and that the balance be suspended. As to count two, the state would move to null pros that case as part of the plea negotiation. We ask that he stipulate to venue, identity, and a factual basis for the plea.
All right. Mr. White, you so stipulate that was your understanding?
That's correct, Judge.
All right, Mr. Knight, please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm the testimony you give today be the truth to the best of your knowledge and is given under the penalty of perjury? Is that a yes?
No.
Thank you so much. Speak as loudly as you can so we can hear you and so the court reporter can get it all down, all right? Are you under the influence of any drugs or alcohol at this time?
These pain pills for my teeth. For my teeth.
Are they preventing you from understanding what we're doing today? So, and you understand you're taking a plea? Do you want to take a plea?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, and you are satisfied with your attorney's representation?
Yes.
And you understand that taking a guilty plea today, you're giving up your right to trial by judge or jury?
Yes, ma'am.
And you're giving up your right to have the state prove these charges against you beyond a reasonable doubt?
Yes, ma'am.
And you fully understand that taking a guilty plea may affect aspects of your life, such as probation, employment, immigration, or other things your attorney or I may not be able to anticipate?
No.
And you understand that you're going to serve a 90-day sentence, but that and the time that you serve under as that requirement should close this case. You understand that? You understand that, Mr. Knight? Okay. All right. As to the charge of criminal trespass, how do you plead? I accept your guilty plea. Is there anything additional from Mr. White or Ms. Evans-Battle?
No, Your Honor.
All right. Best of luck to you, sir. That concludes your case. All right. Who do we have next?
Can I ask how much time I have left?
All
Mr.
right.
Knight, we went over this yesterday
No, I just want to know. I'm not
quite a
sure.
bit. It's 31 more days by our calculations.
All right, will I get a piece of paper saying that or something?
You will not.
All right, so just 31 more days.
Still.
I'm just asking, so the jail won't give me a piece of paper, they just release me.
What are you asking for, Ms. Knight? A piece of paper that says what?
I'm just when my release date is, and I mean, you know, I was just asking.
They will process you out at the balance of your sentence. Mr. White has calculated for you. Neither the court or the state can calculate it for you at this time, but Mr. White estimates that you have 31 more days. Okay.
Appreciate it, sir.
All right. Take care, Mr. Knight.
Next is position 41, Mr. Williams.
Nothing beats the gentleman on the toilet though. All right. See. Mr. Williams, good morning. Your case is 25 CR 006064Y. In that case, you're charged with criminal trespass. You understand your rights?
Yeah.
All right, thank you. I don't have an announcement for this one. What is my announcement, Mr. Rogowski?
Your Honor, this is going to be a negotiated plea agreement.
Okay, thank you. Ms. Evans-Battle?
The announcement is 12 months, serve 180 days, balance suspended. I understand he already has permanent ban from MARTA since 2021. And that we ask that he stipulate to identity, venue, and factual basis for the plea.
All right, Mr. Rogowski, do you so stipulate?
We do, Your Honor, and that is also our understanding of the plea agreement and what I had relayed to Mr. Williams.
All right, and I'm assuming the state does not intend this to be a time served plea, Ms. Evans-Battle?
No, Your Honor.
All right, understood. All right, Mr. Williams, please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm the testimony you give today be the truth to the best of your knowledge and is given to us under the penalty of perjury?
Yeah.
All right, thank you. You can put your hand down. Are you under the influence of any drugs or alcohol at this time? Did anyone force you to take a plea today?
No, ma'am.
Did anyone promise you anything in exchange for taking a plea?
Who?
I said, did anyone promise you anything?
No, ma'am.
And do you wish to take a guilty plea today?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay, looks like it. Are we? Okay. What are we doing today, Mr. Williams? What are we doing right now?
We're talking about a plea.
All right, and you wish to take that plea?
Yes, I do.
Okay, and you're satisfied with Mr. Rogowski's representation?
Oh, yeah.
All right, and you understand that taking a guilty plea, you're giving up your right to trial by judge or jury?
Yes, ma'am.
And you're giving up your right to have the state prove this charge against you beyond a reasonable doubt?
Yes, ma'am.
And you understand the requirements that you're going to serve a 180-day sentence, and you're going to comply with that permanent ban from MARTA. You understand that, Mr. Williams?
Yeah.
As to the charge of criminal trespass, how do you plead?
Huh?
How do you plead, Mr. Williams? Not sure what's happening here. Do you wish to take, Mr. Williams, how do you plead to the charge of criminal trespass?
Guilty.
All right. I accept your guilty plea. Is there anything additional from state or defense?
No, ma'am.
Your Honor, I did just want to clarify, I did have a full conversation yesterday with Mr. Williams, and he appeared to, at the very least, my estimation, fully understand the nature of the proceedings. I did go through him certain questions that, at the very least, his responses indicated to me that he was.
I think, yeah, I agree. I concur. All right. Best of luck to you, Mr. Williams. That concludes your case. Who do we have next?
Position 12, Mr. Fanning.
All right, Mr. Fanning, good morning. Your case is 25 CR 005969B. You're charged with criminal trespass in this case. Do you understand your rights? Is that a yes? All right, and I have this as a negotiated plea, Mr. White.
That's correct, Judge.
All right, Ms. Evans-Battle?
Yes, Your Honor, it's 12 months, serve 40 days, credit for time served, that he participate in the ADT, that he agree and submit to a social worker visit, that he stay away from Canal Commons apartments located at 421 Canals Avenue Southwest, that he stipulate to identity, venue, and a factual basis for the plea.
All right. And was this intended to be a time served plea, Ms. Evans-Spettle?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, thank you. Mr. White, was that your understanding of the offer, and do you so stipulate?
We do, Judge. We would just ask that the probation terminator go non-reporting once he's completed his alcohol drug evaluation. Obviously, if there's treatment, that would, continue the probation during the length of the probation, during the length of the treatment. And he has already been visited by a social worker from our office. So,
Okay. Ms. Evans-Spettle, do you have any objection to the non-reporting?
No, Your Honor.
All right, he can go non-reporting. Mr. Fanning, please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm that the testimony you give today will be the truth to the best of your knowledge for the limited purpose of taking a plea? All right. Are you under the influence of any drugs or alcohol at this time? Speak as loudly as you can. Did anyone force you to take a plea today?
Oh,
All right. Are you satisfied with Mr. White's representation?
yes,
And you understand that taking a guilty plea, you're giving up your right to trial?
yes,
And you understand that taking a guilty plea can affect employment, probation, immigration, or other things your attorney or I may not be able to anticipate.
yes,
Do you fully understand the requirements of the sentence, that you're going to serve a 40-day sentence? You're going to undergo an alcohol and drug evaluation and any related treatment, and you're going to stay away from that address on Canal or Connell Avenue. You understand all of that, Mr. Fanning?
yes,
As to the charge of criminal trespass, how do you plead?
yes.
I accept your guilty plea. Is there anything additional from the state of the defense? All right, hearing none. Best of luck to you, Mr. Fanning. That concludes your case.
Okay, right. Next is position 39, Mr. Trimble.
All right, Mr. Trimble, good morning. The announcement I have, Mr. Rogowski, is negotiated plea.
That is correct, Your Honor.
All right, Mr. Trimble, your case is 25 CR 005926E. You're charged with obstruction, criminal trespass, theft by shoplifting, and possession and use of a drug-related object. You understand your rights? Thank you. Ms. Evans-Spettle?
Yes, as the count one, ask the court to institute a fine in the amount of $300. As to count two, 12 months served, 30 days credit for time served, balance probated, that you have no further contact with Tappan Paul, stay away from the Texas Food Mart located at 635 Lindbergh Drive. As to count three, a fine in the amount of $150. As to count four, alcohol, drug, evaluation and treatment, complete the treatment as recommended, and they are to run concurrent with count two.
All right. Mr. Rogowski, that was your understanding, and you so stipulate?
Yes, Your Honor. We so stipulate, as well as that was the understanding of my plea agreement, as well as what I relayed to Mr. Trimble.
All right, Mr. Trimble, please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm the testimony you give today be the truth to the best of your knowledge? I'm sorry?
Correct, yes, ma'am.
All right. Are you under the influence of any drugs or alcohol at this time?
No, I'm not.
Did anyone force you to take a plea today?
No, ma'am, not disabled.
Did anyone promise you anything in exchange for taking a plea?
I'm not disabled, no, ma'am.
All right. And you understand that you're giving up your right to trial by taking a plea today?
Yes, I'm giving up my trial today.
Okay. And you're giving up your right to have the state prove these charges against you?
Yes, I'm not disabled, Ms. Lady. I know what you're saying.
All right, I'm just making sure. I have to be 100% clear because pleas are voluntary, okay? The questions may feel exhausting, but they are necessary. Are you satisfied with your attorney's representation?
Yes, I'm satisfied with things told to me.
All right, and you fully understand the requirements of the sentence, including the fines that you have to pay, the evaluation that you're gonna complete, the fact that you need to stay away from that Texaco Food Mart and have no contact with Tappy and Paul. You understand all of that?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. All right. As to the charges I previously listed, Mr. Trimble, how do you plead?
Some guilty.
I accept your guilty plea. Let me sound for Tappy and Paul. Is Tappy and Paul present and wishes to make a statement? Hearing none, is there anything additional from the state of defense?
No, Your Honor.
Nothing
All
further.
right. All right. Best of luck to you, Mr. Trimble. That concludes your case.
Thank you for having me complete.
All right.
Next is positions 15 and 16, Mr. Hill.
All right. Good morning, Mr. Hill. You have two cases today. Your first case is 25 CR 006140C, in which you're charged with criminal trespass. And the next case is 25 CR 006226C, in which you're also charged with criminal trespass. Do you understand your rights? All right, thank you. Ms. Evans-Fettel?
Yes, in 25 CR 006140C, we're asking for 12 months probation, serve 26 days, balance probated 40 hours of community service, a fine in the amount of $200, that he have a social worker visit, and that he stay away from three-way grocery store located at 1695 Pryor Road, Atlanta. And as to case number 25 CR 006226C, 12 months probation, serve 60 days, balance probated, stay away from 1695 Pryor Road, Atlanta, social worker visit. They are to run concurrent with each other. And we ask that he stipulate to identity, venue, and a factual basis for the plea.
You so stipulate, Mr. White, and that was your understanding?
Yes, Your Honor. We would just ask to convert the $200 fine to an additional 20 hours of community service. That'd be a total of 60 hours. And as to his probation, go to non-reporting or terminate once he completes all of his requirements.
Any objection to the non-reporting?
Yes, Your Honor, I'd like to, yes, because of the stay away order.
The stay still be in place, Judge.
Okay, so let me just hear. Ms. Washington, can I have his history, please?
Is this Mr. Hill?
Yes.
There are 22 arrest cycles. The last arrest prior to this was from February of 2025 with APD for aggravated assault, criminal trespass, and possession of marijuana less than an ounce. There was an FTA in 2022, an arrest for criminal trespass in 2022, no disposition listed.
Okay. I'll let it go now. That's
Okay.
okay. He can go non-reporting. Okay. Not great history, but he has enough requirements that I think that we should be okay. All right, Mr. Hill, please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm the testimony you give today be the truth to the best of your knowledge and is given under the penalty of perjury?
Amen.
All right. Are you under the influence of any drugs or alcohol at this time? You can put your hand down. Thank you. Did anyone force you to take a plea today?
No, ma'am.
Are you satisfied with Mr. White's representation?
But, yes, ma'am. Yes, somebody told me to take a plea today, but they told me I had to go to court today. So.
Okay, but let's go back to the initial question. Mr. White's representing you. Are you satisfied with that? And
Ma'am.
and you fully understand what's happening today? What are we doing right now?
Probation.
No, we're not doing probation. We're taking are we taking a plea? Do you wish to take a plea?
Yeah, ma'am.
Okay. Are you sure pleas are voluntary? You don't have to take a plea today. If you take a plea, you understand you're giving up your right to go to trial. Do you want to go to trial or you want to take a plea?
I want to take a plea.
And you're 100% sure that's what you like to do?
Yes.
And you understand you are giving up your right to have the state prove these charges against you? All right. And you understand taking a guilty plea can affect other aspects of your life, such as probation, employment, immigration, or other things your attorney or I may not be able to anticipate?
Yeah, ma'am.
And you fully understand the requirements of the sentence? I am going to allow him to do the 60 hours of community service. So you'll have community service to complete. You need to stay away from both of those. Is it the same location? No.
It's 2 different locations.
All right, you'll need to stay away from the location on Pryor Road. They're both on Pryor Road, though. Yes.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, they seem like it's one location. So you need to stay away from that location on Pryor Road. You understand you can't go back there, Mr. Hill, correct?
Correct.
All right, and you understand for the first case, you have a 26-day sentence. On the second case, you have a 60-day sentence. Do you fully understand all the requirements as explained to you by your attorney?
Amen.
Okay. And for the case ending in 6140C, in which you're charged with criminal trespass, how do you plead, Mr. Hill?
Be not guilty.
You plead not guilty? That means you'd like to go to trial.
Oh, I don't want to try. I plead guilty.
Are you sure? Would you like to go? Let's be 100% sure. Pleas are voluntary. Do you wish to go to trial or you want to take a plea?
I take a plea. All
right. And for the case ending in 6226C, in which you're charged with criminal trespass, Mr. Hill, how do you plead?
Guilty.
All right, I accept your guilty plea. Is there anything additional from the state or the defense?
No,
No, you're
All right. All right. Best of luck to you, Mr. Hill. That concludes your case for today.
Okay. Next, we can go to position 37, Mr. Thomas.
All right, and I have that this is a negotiated plea as well.
That is correct, Your Honor.
All right, Mr. Thomas, your case is 25 CR 006097E. You're charged with criminal trespass and fair evasion. You understand your rights?
No.
All right, Ms. Evans Battle.
Yes, Your Honor. As to count one, 12 months probation, 30 days to serve, credit for time served, 40 hours of community service. As to count two, 12 months probation. He has to stay away from all MARTR locations consistent with his permanent ban or suspension as it is at this time. And we would ask that he stipulate to venue identity and a factual basis for the plea.
All right, thank you. So do you so stipulate, Mr. Rogalski, and that was your understanding?
Yes, Your Honor, we so stipulate, as well as that was my understanding the plea agreement and what I relayed to Mr. Thomas.
All right, Mr. Thomas, please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm the testimony you give today will be the truth to the best of your knowledge and is given under the penalty of perjury?
No.
All right, thank you. Are you under the influence of any drugs or alcohol at this time? Is that a no? Yes, I can't hear you.
No, ma'am.
Thank you. Are you satisfied with your attorney's representation?
Yes.
Did anyone force you to take a plea today?
No, ma'am.
Did anyone promise you anything in exchange for taking a plea?
No, ma'am.
And you understand that taking a guilty plea, you're giving up your right to trial by judge or jury.
Yes, ma'am.
And you're giving up your right to have the state prove these charges against you beyond a reasonable doubt. Is that a yes?
Ma'am.
And you understand that taking a guilty plea may affect other aspects of your life, such as probation, immigration, employment, or things your attorney or I may not be able to anticipate?
Ma'am.
And you understand the requirements. You're going to serve a 30-day sentence. Upon release, you're going to complete 40 hours of community service, and you're going to stay away from all MARTA locations consistent with that permanent ban. Do you understand that, Mr. Thomas?
Yes, ma'am.
As to the charges of criminal trespass and fair evasion, Mr. Thomas, how do you plead?
Guilty.
I accept your guilty plea. Is there anything additional from the state of the defense?
No, Your Honor.
Nothing
All right.
further.
All right, best of luck to you, Mr. Thomas. That concludes your case.
Thank you.
Your Honor, if you would be willing to take a brief announcement,
Sure.
jail staff has just informed me that on position number 26, Miss Sarah Kara Moore, as I related at the beginning of court, she's in medical right now. Apparently, she has refused to appear, so I would just ask for a reset for today. I'm going to go back and just try and speak with her.
Okay, instead of reset, you don't want to do a waive arraignment and send her to the division, or you want to try again and see if you're able to get some contact with her for next week?
Your Honor, I would really appreciate a reset if possible, just to get one more opportunity to see if I can speak with her.
Okay. Ms. Lewis, can we add position 26 reset next week?
That's fine, we can, that's fine.
Thank you. Reset position 26. Thank you for that, Mr. Rogowski. Who do we have next?
Next is position 38, Mr. Thompson.
Mr. Thompson? Who is Mr. Thompson?
All right, I have that this is a negotiated plea.
That is correct, Your Honor.
All right, Mr. Thompson, your case is 25 CR 006099H. In this case, you're charged with loitering and prowling. Do you understand your rights? Is that a yes?
Ma'am.
All right, thank you. Ms. Evans Battle?
Yes, 12 months probation, serve 30 days, participate in ADT, complete an anti-theft course, complete 40 hours of community service, stay away from 800 West Peachtree Street, Northwest Atlanta, that he stipulate to venue, identity, and a factual basis for the plea.
The Rogowski, do you so stipulate, and that was your understanding?
We do so stipulate, Your Honor, and that was both my understanding of the plea as well as what I relayed to Mr. Thompson.
All right, Mr. Thompson, please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm the testimony you give today be the truth to the best of your knowledge and is given under the penalty of perjury?
Ma'am.
All right, thank you. You can put your hand down. Are you under the influence of any drugs or alcohol this time?
Ma'am.
Did anyone force you to take a plea today?
Ma'am.
Did anyone promise you anything in exchange for taking a plea?
Ma'am.
And you understand you're giving up your right to trial by judge or jury?
Ma'am.
And you're giving up your right to have the state prove these charges against you beyond a reasonable doubt? And you understand that taking a guilty plea may affect other aspects of your life, such as probation, employment, immigration, or things that I can't anticipate?
Ma'am.
And you fully understand the requirements of the sentence, that you're going to take an anti-theft course, complete 40 hours of community service. You're going to serve a 30-day sentence, and you're also going to undergo alcohol, drug evaluation, and treatment. Upon release, you must stay away from 800 West Peachtree Street. Do you understand all of that, Mr. Thompson?
Ma'am.
All right, as to the charge of loitering or prowling, how do you plead?
Guilty.
I accept your guilty plea. Is there anything additional from the state or the defense?
No, Your Honor.
All right, Mr. Thompson. I'm sorry, I can't hear you.
I got time served on it.
I can't tell you that calculation, but let's see. Ms. Evans Battle, was it intended to be a time served plea?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, well, you're going to serve a 30-day sentence. The state intends for it to be a time served plea. The jail will give you credit accordingly, okay? All right, best of luck to you, Mr. Thompson. All right, who do we have next?
Okay. One moment. You can move that. What's your last name? Yeah. Yeah. He in the back. Oh, he's in the back. He's right. I'll be with you in a second. Your Honor, I believe that's all for right now.
Okay, there will be other parties brought.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And where is Mr. Gaines? I think Mr. White needs to speak with Mr. Gaines.
He spoke with them.
Oh, he
Your Honor,
did.
I've spoken with Mr. He's going to be a
And
reset.
he's a reset?
That's correct.
Reset
11
SAP or reset waive arraignment?
Reset SAP 1125, Judge.
Okay.
He
That,
has several other issues that he's dealing with. We're going to try to get him in the PAD program. And
okay. That works. Ms. Lewis, reset Mr. Gaines 1125, please. Okay. There's no other cases we can do. We're almost finished, sort of.
The individual that was the incident earlier, that is the DV case.
Yeah, I know. I'm aware. Did he try to come back?
I don't think so. I haven't seen him try to log in.
Well, he had to go though. I understand, but hopefully he'll try to log back on. But that was we can't live like that, Miss Lewis.
Exactly.
All right, I guess we'll be on a very brief hold. Thank you all for your patience.
Mr. Jackson, you could turn your camera off until the judge address you. Your counter call is at 11, but the judge will address you as soon as we're on a recess right now. So just hold tight. We'll get to you.
I saw ACDC come on for a moment. Are there any positions at ACDC we can take?
Judge, I just got a call from Miss McLeod. She's gonna have a substitute counsel to come in to take the plea for her, client. I'm just waiting for her to log on.
Okay.
And Mr. Jackson is back. So I don't know if you want to address him while we were down.
Let's see what we can do at ACDC first. Good morning.
Waiting. Okay, this is what we're gonna do. I got everybody except for the last one on the calendar, Miss Wood, position 43 and 44. That whole will be done last. As soon Attorney Tucker finished talking to her last client there, we will be ready to start. We're
Okay.
almost finished.
All right.
And I
Thank you.
appreciate
Nora. Thank you. We'll be on another hold till you're ready. Thank you.
Well, Your Honor, you can go to position 24. No, I'm sorry. Yeah, position 24, Mr. Lewis.
Okay. This is a negotiated plea.
That's correct, Judge.
All right, Ms. Evans Battle, and I'm familiar with the facts of this case, so we don't need to reference them. Mr. Lewis, your case is 25 CR 00611 You have a charge today. I will not sound. Do you understand your rights?
Yeah.
All right, thank you. Ms. Evans Battle.
Yes, Your Honor. Our negotiation is for 12 months probation, serve 60 days, balance probated, complete a SDT and ADET, have no further contact with Gwendolyn Howell, stay away from McDonald's located at 3670 Cascade Road in Atlanta. No alcohol, drugs, or weapons while under supervision. We ask that he stipulate to venue, identity, and a factual basis for the plea.
Do you so stipulate, Mr. White, and was that your understanding of the offer?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, Mr. Lewis, please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm the testimony you give today be true to the best of your knowledge?
Yeah.
Is that
Yeah.
a yes? Thank you. You put your hand down. Are you under the influence of any drugs or alcohol at this time?
No.
Is that a no? I need you to speak clearly.
Oh, man.
Okay. All right, thank you. Are you satisfied with Mr. White's representation?
Yes.
Did anyone force you to take a plea today?
No.
Did anyone promise you anything in exchange for taking a plea?
No.
And you understand by taking a guilty plea, you're giving up your right to trial by judge or jury?
Yes.
And you're giving up your right to have the state prove these charges against you beyond a reasonable doubt.
All right.
Is that a yes?
Yes.
And you further understand the requirements of the sentence, that you are going to undergo 2 evaluations. You're to have no contact with Miss Howell, and you must stay away from the McDonald's on Cascade Road. You understand that?
Yes.
And you fully understand that taking a guilty plea may affect other aspects of your life, such as employment, probation, immigration, or other things your attorney and I can't anticipate.
Yes.
All right. As to the charges listed in this case, Mr. Lewis, how do you plead?
Guilty.
I accept your guilty plea. Is there anything additional, Ms. Evans Battle or Mr. White?
No, Your Honor.
No, Your Honor.
All right. Best of luck to you, sir. That completes your case.
Your Honor, I'm waiting for Attorney McClellan to log on to do Ms. Dixon. That's the only conflict I have over here.
She's gonna have substitute counsel. Ms. Lewis, do you know who that is who's logging in for Ms. McLeod?
She didn't give me the name off back. If she did, I didn't understand it because she said it so fast.
That's okay. We're not quite ready for the conflict case. Is there anybody else we can go to?
Attorney Tucker is on her left.
It's still on the phone. Okay. Okay. Mr. White, are you going to represent the gentleman in the DV reset case?
Judge, I can speak with
Miss-
him.
Okay, so can we put those two in a breakout, Miss Lewis?
Yeah, Miss Grace can do that if she's back.
Or Miss Grace, my apologies, Miss Grace.
That's okay, she's. The attorney that's gonna be, substituting for Mr. McLeod is on now.
All right. All right, Miss Rodney, do you need to speak with your client? Or are you prepared to go forward with the plea? Good morning.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning, Your Honor. We're prepared to go forward. I believe Ms. McLeod has spoken with her client and she's agreed to the terms of the plea.
All right. And I'm sorry, what is this young lady's name again?
Ms.
What position
Dixon,
is, what
position
position?
number 10. Position number 10, I
All right,
believe.
thank you. All right, all defendants at ACDC, please pay attention and good morning. My name is Judge Melanie Williams. This is the state all-purpose calendar. You have certain rights at this calendar today, including the absolute right to remain silent. Anything you say regarding the facts of your case can and will be used against you. You also have the right to counsel at this particular proceeding today. As you can see, I'm conducting this hearing by video. I'm not there in person with you. That means any member of the public can log on and watch this. When I ask if you understand your rights, that is what I'm referring to. Good morning, Ms. Dixon. Your case is 25 CR 006093A. You're charged with simple battery family violence. Do you understand your rights today? All right, thank you so much. Ms. Evans Battle?
Yes, our recommendation is 12 months probation, serve 32 days, credit for time served, balance probated, that she complete the FVIP program, 40 hours of community service, a fine in the amount of $300, have no further contact with Shedrick Battle. We're asking that she stipulate to venue identity and a factual basis for the plea.
All right, is Shedrick Battle present? Wishes to make any statements?
We did have contact with him and he is aware of what the recommendation is and he agrees with that recommendation.
All right. Ms. Rodney, do you stipulate to those three elements, and was that your understanding of the plea offer? We
Yes,
can't hear
Your
you.
Honor, we do stipulate to the venue actual basis and yes, Your Honor, we do stipulate to venue, factual basis, and identification for the purposes of the plea.
And that was your understanding of the offer? Yes, Ms. Rodney? That was
Yes.
okay, thank you.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, Ms. Dixon, please raise your right hand. Do you swear
Yes,
or
Your Honor.
affirm the testimony you give today be the truth to the best of your knowledge and is given under the penalty of perjury? Is that a yes?
Yeah.
All right, thank you. It's a little choppy, so just speak as loudly as you can. You can put your hand down. Are you under the you can put your hand down. Thank you. Are you under the influence of any drugs or alcohol at this time?
No,
Was that a no?
no.
All right, thank you. Are you satisfied with your attorney's representation today?
Yes, I am.
And you understand that you're giving up your right to go to trial?
Yes.
And you understand that taking a guilty plea may affect aspects of your life, such as probation, employment, immigration, or other things I can't anticipate?
Yes.
And you fully understand the requirements of the sentence. You're going to serve a 32-day sentence. You're going to complete a family violence intervention course and be on probation upon release. You're going to pay a $300 fine. You're going to complete 40 hours of community service, and you're going to have no contact with Mr. Battle. Do you understand all of that?
Yes. And one more question. Do I get out tomorrow?
I can't speak to her when you get out, but it is a 32-day sentence. Let me just confirm, Ms. Evans Battle, was this intended to be a time served offer?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, so the time you serve should close this case. But if you have I can't speak to whether you have other holds or other cases pending, Ms. Dixon. But as to this case, all right, Ms. Dixon, as to the charge of simple battery family violence, how do you plead?
Guilty.
I accept your guilty plea. Is there anything additional from the state or the defense?
No.
No, Your Honor.
All right.
Your Honor,
Best of
Your
luck to
Honor,
you, Ms. Dixon.
Your Honor, I'm sorry,
Yes.
Your Honor, we would ask that probation be non-reporting once she's completed the terms.
Is there any objection to non-reporting, Ms. Evans Battle?
Objection.
All right, she can go non-reporting. Best of luck to you, Ms. Dixon. That concludes your case.
Next is
Thank you, Judge. You may be excused.
Take care. Yes, take care, Ms. Rodney. Have a good afternoon.
Next is position 4 and 5, Barber.
All right, good morning, Ms. Barber. You have two cases today. In case 25 CR 003185A, you're charged with criminal trespass and damage to property. In case 25 CR 006135A, you're charged with battery and obstruction. You understand your rights today?
Yeah.
All right, thank you. I have that this is a negotiated plea. All right, thank you. All right, Ms. Tucker, please proceed. I'm sorry, not Ms. Tucker, Ms. Evans Battle, please proceed.
Yes, as to the case ending in 3185A, 12 months probation, 40 hours of community service, pay restitution in the amount of $200 to Tony Jarrett. And it will run concurrent with 25 CR 006135. The negotiated terms are count 1, 12 months probation, credit for time served, 12 anger management or anger awareness classes, 40 hours of community service, $300 fine, no further contact with Kavita Carter, and no drugs, weapons, or alcohol while under supervision. As to count 2, 12 months probation, pay a fine in the amount of $300 running concurrent with, this case runs concurrent with 25 CR 003185A. We ask that she stipulate to identity, venue, and a factual basis for the plea as to each case. Thank you.
Right, I'm gonna first sound for Tony Jarrett. Is Tony Jarrett present? And next I'm gonna sound for Kavita Carter. All right, Ms. Tucker, was that your understanding of the agreement, and do you so stipulate to factual basis, ID, and venue?
Yes, Your Honor, that was our understanding and what I relayed to Ms. Barber. And we do so stipulate for the purpose of the plea.
All right, thank you. Ms. Barber, please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm the testimony you give today be the truth to the best of your knowledge and is given to you under the penalty of perjury?
Yes, ma'am, my bad.
All right, thank you. You can put your hand down. Are you under the influence of any drugs or alcohol this time? Did anyone force you to take a plea today?
No, ma'am.
Did anyone promise you anything in exchange for taking a plea?
No, ma'am.
And you understand for both of these cases, you're giving up your right to trial by taking a plea today?
Yes, ma'am.
And you further understand the requirements as explained to you by your attorney for the first case. You're going to complete, upon release, you're going to complete 40 hours of community service. You're going to pay $200 in restitution for your second case. You are going to complete community service and pay a $300 fine and have no contact with Ms. Carter. And I'm sorry, was it more than one $200, $300 fine for the second case, or the $300 is one time?
It was twice, but when I look at it, if the court would remove the $300
For the
fine.
second, okay, so she's gonna pay one $300 fine as it pertains to the second case. And is this intended to be a time served plea, Ms. Evans Battle?
Yes, Your Honor, it is.
Okay, so the time you serve should close the case, but you have these same requirements when you get out, including the community service, the fines, and the anger management. Do you fully understand that, Ms. Barber, as explained to you by your attorney?
Well, I have a question. The 200 for my grandmother, I stay with her. I can't just do that, like get it community. I asked my attorney yesterday.
You probably need to speak. I don't want you to say too much. You sound like you're about to. Do you need to speak to your attorney again?
I was gonna say, can I get it, combined with my, the service? Like,
I think you need to speak. Can Miss Tucker give her a call? I don't want you to make any
it's okay.
requests.
It's okay.
No, it's okay. Miss Tucker, can you just call ACDC quickly? Is there a way for her to call?
Yes, Your Honor.
Just let her, I need your attorney to make any requests for you, okay?
Can we go to someone else in the meantime?
I don't know that does Miss Tucker represent them?
No, ma'am. Mr.
Okay,
Position 28 and 29, Mr. Parks.
I was hoping it would be so quick that we wouldn't have to do that, but hope again springs eternal. Okay, Mr. Parks, your case is 25 CR 004400C. You're charged with obstruction, simple assault, and fair evasion. And you also have 25 CR 006082C, in which you're charged with criminal trespass. You understand your rights today?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, thank you. Ms. Evans, well, first let me confirm, Mr. Rogowski, this is a negotiated plea.
Yes, Your Honor, both are.
All right, thank you, Ms. Evans Battle.
Yes, as to case ending in 4400C, count 1, 12 months probation to run concurrent with count 2, which is a $300 fine. Count 2, 12 months probation, credit for time served, balance probated, that he complete the OP21 law and decision-making class, complete 40 hours of community service. As to count 3, 12 months probation to run concurrent. It should be with count 2, that he comply with all existing MARTA restrictions. This is a global recommendation as to 25 CR 006082C, 12 months probation, served 32 days, balance probated, that he complete a BHET, and the location should be, I corrected it, it should be the BP gas station located at 120 Piedmont Avenue in Atlanta, and it runs concurrent with 24 CR 004400C. We ask that he stipulate to identity, venue, and a factual basis for the plea.
Okay, Mr. Rogowski, was that your understanding? And do you so stipulate?
Your Honor, we do so stipulate. Everything was my understanding up until the BP gas station stay away, because what I had on the recommendation sheet was for that criminal trespass was simply just the MARTA restrictions. So long as that is okay with Mr. Parks, the BP stay away, if we can get some verification on that, then we would be able to proceed at that point.
I don't even know what BP, I don't have a car. I don't have a car.
You're fine with
Sure.
staying away from that gas station on Piedmont Avenue?
That's how I've never been to that gas station.
Okay. All right, so we're gonna move forward with the plea, Mr. Rogowski?
Yes.
You have a question, Ms. Lewis?
Yeah, I guess it's just a clarification. She said that on position number 28, that count 3 is to be concurrent with count 2 instead of 1.
Yes, I think it was an error. It should
Okay.
be.
Okay, and then it's 25 CR. I thought you said 24, but it's 25. Okay, I got it.
All right, Mr. Parks, please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm the testimony you give today for the limited purpose of taking this plea will be the truth to the best of your knowledge and is given to us under the penalty of perjury?
I do.
All right, thank you. Are you under the influence of any drugs or alcohol at this time?
Sure.
Did anyone force you to take a plea today?
Sure.
Did anyone promise you anything in exchange for taking a plea?
No, Your Honor.
Thank you. And you understand by taking a guilty plea, you're giving up your right to trial by judge or jury,
Yes, I do.
and you're giving up your right to have the state prove these charges against you beyond a reasonable doubt.
I do.
And you fully understand the requirements of the sentence, including the fines, the classes, and the stayaways.
I do.
And let's just be clear, you're satisfied with Mr. Rogowski's representation.
I am. I do have a question. Does are the days that like when will I get out of jail? Is kind of-
That everybody wants to know that I can't, as a judge, tell you that you're required to serve a 32-day sentence. Ms. Evans Battle, was it the state's intention for this to be a time served plea?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, so the time you served should close these cases, Mr. Parks, okay? But we can't give you specifics about how the jail will calculate time, okay? All right, as to the charge, in case ending in 4400C, in which you're charged with obstruction, simple assault, and fair evasion, how do you plead, Mr. Parks? All right, I accept your guilty plea. For the case ending in 6082C, in which you're charged with criminal trespass, how do you plead, Mr. Parks?
Guilty.
I accept your guilty plea as it pertains to both cases. Mr. Rogalski or Ms. Evans Battle, is there anything additional?
Your Honor, is it possible to go non-reporting upon completion of conditions?
Any objection to non-reporting, Ms. Evans Battle? I'm inclined to grant that.
Oh, no, Your Honor.
All right, no, once he's completed the requirements, his probation can go non-reporting. Best of luck to you, Mr. Parks. We don't want to see you back here, all right? Take care. Have a good day. All right, Ms. Tucker, back to you briefly. Ms. Barber, I didn't want her to make a mistake and say something too much to me. What was her request? And is there anything additional you're requesting, Ms. Tucker?
Yes, Your Honor. We are requesting that on position 5, that Ms. Barber, we're requesting that the $300 fine be converted into 30 additional hours of community service.
So she's looking at 70 hours for count 5 plus the 40. And that's your request, Ms. Tucker?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, I will convert that second fine to community service. All right, so I believe we had made it through almost all the questions. Ms. Barber, do you fully understand the requirements as explained to you by your attorney? And you're satisfied with your attorney's representation in this case? All right, Ms. Lewis, you have a question?
On position number 5 on her case. So you're saying that the $300 fine on the willful obstruction is converted to 30 hours of community service?
Yes.
Plus her 40 hours that she has on the first case, position number 4. And what about the other?
So it'll be 70 hours as it pertains to position number 5, and the 40 hours still remains for position 4.
So that's 110 hours in all.
Well, technically, it depends on how probation determines to count that. So what we're going to do is put the 40 hours for that case, and then put 70 hours for the other case.
Yeah, because if you're going to run concurrent, I don't know. That's what I'm saying. I was just trying to clarify.
I was going to say that however they choose to say that those requirements are satisfied, if they want to, I'm not going to say how to do it. But the worst case scenario, she would have 110 to complete.
It will be 110.
Yeah.
That's what they normally do. It will be 110.
I put down the worst case. So yeah.
Yeah, it will be 110.
Okay. So that's fine, Ms. Tucker. That's what your client wishes and understands it to be. Because they're not likely to accept both. That was the way that I usually write. Sometimes it works out differently. I've seen it play out differently, but in the worst case scenario, she has 110 hours to complete. So
Yes.
that's fine with, and that's what you and your client both understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. As to the charges, Ms. Barber, how do you, well, let me do this. As to the case ending in 3185A, in which you're charged with criminal trespass, how do you plead?
Guilty.
I accept your guilty plea. And as to the case ending in 6135A, which you're charged with battery and obstruction, Ms. Barber, how do you plead?
Guilty.
I accept your guilty plea. And again, the sentence as it pertains to possession 4 will be the 12 months on probation, 40 hours community service, and the $200 in restitution. And as it pertains to the case ending in 6135A, it'll be 12 anger management courses, 70 hours of community service, no further contact with Ms. Carter. And I believe that would be it. Am I correct, Ms. Evans Battle? Did I miss anything?
No, Your Honor, that's correct.
All right. Best of luck to Miss Barbara. That concludes your case.
I have,
Next,
she had no alcohol, no drugs, no weapons.
Yes.
No, okay.
position 9, Miss Crystal Carter.
All right. Good morning, Miss Carter. Your case is 25 CR 006106Y, in which you're charged with criminal trespass and obstruction. Do you understand your rights today? All right. And I have that this is a negotiated plea. Is that correct, Miss Tucker?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Thank you. Miss Evans Battle.
Yes, as to count one, 12 months probation, complete 20 hours of community service, stay away from 2424 on Road Northeast, which is MARTA Station. Count two, 12 months probation, pay a fine in the amount of $300. And of course, pay a fine in the amount of $100. We ask that you stipulate to venue, identity, and a factual basis for plea.
Do you so stipulate, Ms. Tucker, and was that your understanding of the agreement today?
Yes, Your Honor, that was our understanding, and we do so stipulate for the purpose of the plea. We will also request of the court in this matter, that the $300 fine on count 2 be converted into 30 hours of community service. And, additionally, if 2 months of probation fees could be waived, she is, has to regain employment upon her release. So that's what we're requesting at this time.
All right, I'm gonna only waive 1 month, but I will convert the community service, okay? All right, Ms. Carter, please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm the testimony you give today be the truth to the best of your knowledge? Thank you. You can put your hand down. Are you under the influence of any drugs or alcohol at this time? Did anyone force you to take a plea today? Thank you, but I know you're saying no, but speak up as loudly as you can. Thank you, but I have that one. Are you satisfied with Ms. Tucker's representation?
Well,
And do you fully understand the requirements, including the community service you have to complete, and the fact that you cannot return to that MARTA station?
yes,
And you understand today that by taking a guilty plea, you're giving up your right to trial by judge or jury,
yes,
and you're giving up your right to have the state prove these charges against you beyond a reasonable doubt.
yes,
And you fully understand, all right, I think we've gone through that. As to the charges listed, criminal trespass and obstruction, Ms. Carter, how do you plead?
guilty.
I accept your guilty plea. Is there anything additional from the state or from the defense?
No, Your
We will also request that she be allowed to go non-reporting once all the terms are complete.
Any objection to non-reporting, Ms. Evans Battle?
No, Your Honor.
Second, do that.
All right. Ms. Lewis, you had a
It's
question?
a total of 50 hours of community service?
Yes, yes,
Okay.
ma'am. All right. Best of luck to you, Ms. Carter. That concludes your case for today.
Thank you. Next, position 18 and 19, Miss Jenkins.
Your Honor, I had previously announced that this would be a waiver, but, Ms. Jenkins is interested in addressing her bond, so we are
Okay.
requesting.
Okay, so we're still waiving arraignment and resetting to trial, but she has an FTA bond too, correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, what's her, Ms. Lewis, while we're going through this, can you tell me her current bond? Ms. Washington, let's go through this. Ms. Jenkins, your case is 24 CR 002962A. You're charged with reckless conduct, battery, and simple battery. You also have an FTA for an underlying case. You understand your rights today? All right, Ms. Washington, can I please have her history?
Yes, Your Honor, just give me one moment. There are 18 arrest cycles with multi-state interaction in North Carolina. The last arrest appeared to be from 2024 out of Coweta County for a DUI. There was one FTA from 2024 as well out of Fulton County, and one FTA from 2025 also out of Fulton County. There was a 2019 misdemeanor for giving a false name, driving without a valid license, and a second count of giving a false name. A 2019 misdemeanor for willful obstruction. There was first offender treatment for theft by shoplifting felony that was sealed in 2015. And that's all that I see in the last 10 years.
Thank you. And Ms. Lewis, what's her current bond?
Okay, Judge, the situation with Ms. Jenkins is that she had a FTA that she bond forfeiture on, and that's a $3,000 surety, and then the bonding company surrendered her on a previous FTA that she made a new bond back on September of 19 of 2024. So first, after hours bail bonding company surrendered her on that previous FTA, which is all associated with the same case that she's in, because it's supposed to be 2 FTAs on the counter, but it didn't. I couldn't put it on there because it was not linked. It was not unlinked, and I think I made that note when I send out the calendar on the add-on counter. That's to let them know. But she currently has a $6,000 surety. And like I said, the bonding company surrendered her on the previous FTA of this case that she made a bond back on September the 19th of 2024.
So it's 2 FTAs.
2 FTAs, yeah, but associated with the same case. But the like I said, she made a new bond of $3,000, and the bonding company surrendered her on that bond, and then she FTA again. And that FTA is $3,000. That's how we come to a total of $6,000 for 2 FTAs that's related to the same case.
Okay, understood. Thank you, Ms. Lewis. All right, Ms. Evans panel.
Well, our position is that the court, previously made a determination and as to the bonds that were issued in the case. As to the case in chief here, and back in 2024, the officer responded to a fired, and although Ms. Jenkins gave her version to the officer, there were witnesses who disputed what she said happened. In this particular case, Ms. Joy Lester was found with shallow breathing. Her eyes were rolled back in her head. She was unresponsive, and the witnesses would allege that Ms. Jenkins, punched her several times and drug her from a car across the sidewalk while she was still unconscious. And there's video evidence of that. So in this particular case, I think where the bond is set is where it should be, and it's reasonable, particularly with her history of failing to appear.
All right, thank you. Ms. Tucker?
Yes, Your Honor. We're requesting that the bond on the FTA be reduced to either $1,000 to a $1,000 surety bond. Ms. Jenkins is 35 years of age. She's been living in the Atlanta area for 24 years now. She was able to provide me with a good residential address for her at 3310 Springside Ridge in Decatur, Georgia. And it is the address that's currently on file for her in Odyssey. She is employed in the community at Day and Ross as a forklift driver. And she's completed her high school education. She has every intention of reappearing for court in this matter. She actually previously had held that same intention. She has relayed to me that after the previous failure to appear, she did update her address with the courts. And she was told also to update her address with the bonding company, which happened, and that she would be notified of her court date. The next notice of court was sent to the same previous address, which is an incorrect address for Ms. Jenkins at this time. And there was a return to sender. So that is the reason she did not receive notice initially on this and has received an additional FTA. So we are asking for that reduction so that she can be released and proceed with the case when
All right.
noticed.
All right, I'm not gonna give her a signature bond, but I will reduce the two FTAs to 1,500 each for a total of a 3,000 surety bond. And Miss Jenkins, you know that these cases are pending, so you have an obligation to check on them. This reduction will not happen again. All right. All right. Is there anything additional from the state or the defense?
Nothing further.
All right. Miss Tucker, make sure you give Miss Lewis the new amended bond orders and put the FTA numbers on there if you need them. I'm sure they're in Odyssey. All right.
Thank you.
All right. Best of luck to you, Miss Jenkins.
Thank you. Ms. Tucker, when you do the FTA, reduced order, the number that's on the calendar for number 19, just put both of those, put two FTA numbers underneath 25 FTA 001925, because they're both within. There was supposed to have been two FTAs on the calendar, but only one got put on.
Yes, ma'am.
It's the same case, same FTA number. I would just want to let you know that, but put both of the two charges. If not, you can call me later on, I'll explain.
Okay, thank you.
Next is position 20, Ms. Jones.
All right. This is a negotiated plea.
Yes, Your Honor.
Thank you. Ms. Jones, your case is 25 CR 006126C. You're charged with criminal trespass and damage to property and another count of criminal trespass. You understand your rights today?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. Ms. Evans Battle.
Yes, Your Honor, we're asking for, in count 1, 12 months probation, serve 32 days, balance probated, 40 hours of community service, complete an 8-week anger awareness or anger management program, no further contact with Lamari Harris, stay away from 283 West Lake Avenue Northwest. We ask the restitution be held open for a period of 30 days. Also, as to count 2, 12 months probation to run concurrent with count 1. We ask that she stipulate to identity, venue, and the factual basis for the plea.
You so stipulate, Ms. Tucker, and that was your understanding?
Yes, Your Honor, that was our understanding, and we do so stipulate for the purpose of the plea. We do request that once she's completed all the terms, that she be allowed to go on non-reporting status.
Any objection to non-reporting, Ms. Evans Battle?
No, Your Honor.
All right, she can go non-reporting. Please raise your right hand, Ms. Jones. Do you swear or affirm the testimony you give today will be the truth to the best of your knowledge and is given under the penalty of perjury?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, you can put your hand down. Are you under the influence of any drugs or alcohol at this time?
No, ma'am.
Did anyone force you to take a plea today?
No, ma'am.
Did anyone promise you anything in exchange for taking a plea?
No, ma'am.
Now you understand that by taking the plea, you're giving up your right to trial by judge or jury?
Yes, ma'am.
And you're giving up your right to have the state prove these charges against you beyond a reasonable doubt?
Yes.
And you understand the requirements, including the fact that you're going to serve a 32-day sentence. You're going to complete 40 hours of community service upon release, undergo 8 weeks of anger management, have no contact with Mr. Harris, stay away from that address on Lake Avenue, and the court will later determine the amount that you may owe. Do you understand that, Ms. Jones?
Yes, ma'am.
As to the charge of criminal trespass and damage, how do you plead?
Guilty.
I accept your guilty plea. Let's sound for Mr. Lamari. I'm assuming it's a gentleman, but maybe not. Let's sound for Lamari Harris. All right, hearing none. Anything additional from the state of defense?
Nothing further, Your Honor.
No, Your
All
Honor.
right, Ms. Jones, best of luck to you. That concludes your case.
Next is position 27, Miss Noble.
All right, I have it. This is a negotiated plea.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, Ms. Noble, your case is 25 CR 005980Y. You're charged with theft by taking. You understand your rights today? Is that a yes?
Yes, Your Honor.
Thank you so much. All right, Ms. Evans Battle.
12 months probation, ask for 12 months probation, 42 hour, serve 42 days. Credit for time served, balance probated, that she completed anti-theft course. No further contact with the party in the case. It's Pagans Thorn, and that pay restitution in the amount of $42, and that stay away from the property located at 1407 Cozy Court, Southeast Atlanta. We're also asking that she complete 60 hours of community service, that she stipulate to identity, venue, and a factual basis for the plea.
All right. Do you so stipulate, Ms. Tucker, and that was your understanding?
Yes, Your Honor. That was our understanding. We do so stipulate for the purpose of the plea.
All right, thank you. Ms. Noble, please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm the testimony you give today be the truth to the best of your knowledge and is given under the penalty of perjury?
Ma'am, yes, Your Honor.
All right, thank you. You can put your hand down. Are you under the influence of any drugs or alcohol at this time?
Yes, Your Honor.
You said yes?
No, Your Honor.
Okay, no. Okay, thank you. Did anyone force you to take a plea today? Did anyone promise you anything in exchange for taking a plea?
No, ma'am.
And you understand taking a guilty plea, you're giving up your right to trial by judge or jury?
Yes, Your Honor.
And we're giving up your right to have the state prove these charges against you beyond a reasonable doubt.
Yes, Your Honor.
And you fully understand the requirements of the sentence, that you're gonna serve a 42-day sentence. You're gonna complete an anti-theft course. You're to have no contact with Mr. or perhaps it's Miss Pongansathorn Pinocthacall. I'm sorry, I'm saying that incorrectly. And you're also gonna pay $45 in restitution. And you're going to stay away from that location on Cozy Street and do 60 hours of community service. Do you understand all of that, Ms. Noble, as explained to you by your attorney?
Yes, Your Honor, I do.
And you're satisfied with your attorney's representation today?
Yes, Your Honor, I am.
All right. As to the charge of theft by taking, how do you plead, Ms. Noble?
Guilty, Your Honor.
I accept your guilty plea. Is there anything additional from state or defense?
Nothing further, Your Honor.
Best of luck to you, Ms. Noble. That concludes your case.
Thank you, Your Honor. Have a good day.
You too. Have a wonderful day.
Next is position 32, Ms. Smith Wilcox.
All right. And this is a negotiated plea?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, thank you. Ms. Smith Wilcox, your case is 25 CR 006100D. You're charged with false report of a crime, obstruction, disorderly conduct, and battery against an officer. You understand your rights today?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, thank you. Ms. Evans Battle.
Yes, Your Honor. As to count one, 12 months probation, serve 44 days, balance probated, complete the law and decision-making course. As to count two, we're asking that she pay a fine in the amount of $500. As to count three, we ask that count three merge into count one. I'm sorry, count three would actually merge into count two, and that as to count four, 12 months probation, serve 44 days, that she complete an 8-week anger management, that she submit to a BHET, complete 100 hours of community service, and it would merge into count one. We're asking that she stipulate to venue, identity, and a factual basis for the plea.
Okay, I'm sorry. Let me make sure I get it. So the simple battery is going to merge with what?
I'm sorry. It says count one, but it really should,
It should be the reverse.
yes.
Okay, so she's pleading to the simple battery and the obstruction, and the
She's,
others are emerging?
yes, Your Honor.
Okay, all right. Was that your understanding, Ms. Tucker? And do you stipulate to factual basis, ID, and venue?
Yes, Your Honor, that was our understanding of the plea, and we do so stipulate. We do have a request of the court that on count two, the willful obstruction, $500 fine be converted into 50 additional hours of community service. She is aware of the 100 hours of community service that's ordered on count four, but she is willing to complete 150 hours if the court will allow it.
All right, I will allow that. That is a lot of community service. Is your client sure that she can get that completed and we're not sending her up to fail?
Yes, Your Honor, that is her request. And additionally, on count four, it's being ordered for 8 weeks of anger management. She's been attending anger management while incarcerated with the New Beginnings program, and she has received a certificate of completion. We are asking that that be honored in this matter.
Well, I can't speak to what probation will accept. So we're just gonna do the sentence as to the 8-week anger management. She can present that and see if it's sufficient. I'm not sure it meets all the requirements, okay? I'm not familiar with the that type of program, okay? But as listed, does she wish to move forward with the plea?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, Ms. Wilcox, please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm the testimony you give today be true to the best of your knowledge and is given under the penalty of perjury?
Yes,
All right. You put your hand down. Thank you. Are you under the influence of any drugs or alcohol at this time?
no ma'am,
Did anyone force you to take a plea?
no ma'am,
Did anyone promise you anything in exchange for taking a plea?
no ma'am,
And you understand that you're giving up your right today to go to trial by judge or jury?
yes ma'am,
You understand there'll be no other court dates about these charges?
yes ma'am,
You understand that taking a guilty plea may affect other aspects of your life, such as employment, probation, or immigration, things that your attorney or I may not be able to anticipate?
yes ma'am,
And you fully understand the requirements, including the course you have to take, the community service you have to complete, the fact that you may have to take a different anger management class. We're not sure that that one will count, and you're going to undergo some evaluations. You understand all of that, Ms. Smith Wilcox?
yes ma'am,
All right, as to the charges of obstruction and simple battery, how do you plead today, Ms. Smith Wilcox?
guilty.
I accept your guilty plea. Is there anything additional from the state or from the defense?
Nothing further, Your Honor.
No, Your Honor.
Ms. Lewis?
I'm kind of confused on this. Y'all was all over the place. I'm just trying to make sure I got this right. So false report of a crime. Y'all saying she's to serve 32 days on there, credit for the time that she's in there, damage probated, and to do the decision-making course? Or no, or y'all just said that was merged?
I think that one, I believe Ms. Evans Battle is indicating it's supposed to merge. I couldn't remember which one it merges with. Tell me which ones it merges with.
We were merging it with count two. So I think ultimately the willful obstruction of a law enforcement officer and the civil battery against the police officer are the charges.
Are the ones that gonna, so that really technically that requirement from the first one is really going on the obstruction, and the last part goes with the simple battery. Is that correct?
Yes. Yes, Your Honor.
So she will end up with just 2 counts, just to verify.
That's what I believe is what
Yes.
the state intends, the 2 counts.
So we're just going forward with the 2 counts, which is willful obstruction and a simple battery, and the other 2 charges are merged with the first one with count 2, and the disorderly conduct is merged with count 4.
Yes, that's my understanding, right?
Yes.
So there is no conditions on count 1. It's just merged.
Correct, because technically
Okay,
she's pleading guilty to that, to those charges.
okay,
And the requirements from that initial count are now gonna be on the obstruction count.
okay, so she's to serve 32 days credit for whatever the time that she has, and to do the law decision-making class and 50 hours on the willful obstruction.
Correct.
And then on D, which is, 4, which is, the simple battery is 8-week and anger management, a BHET, and 100 hours community service, and to serve 32 days credit for whatever time. Okay, because it was kind of confusing. So there's not the other one, so pretty much 4 is the main, count 4 is the main one, so there's nothing merging with 4, pretty much everything else. 4 is not merging with nothing else, that's what I'm saying. 4 stands alone, and everything else merges with 4 and 2. Okay. I just want to make sure, because it was kind of confusing. I just want to make sure I wrote this up right.
Okay, you have a question, ma'am?
Yeah. So I'm taking anger management class, and what is the other class?
Okay, your attorney should have fully explained it to you. I asked if you fully understood. You're also gonna take a law and decision-making class. And you're gonna undergo an evaluation and do the community service.
We did discuss this yesterday, Ms.
Okay.
All right? All right, best of luck to you. That concludes your case
Thank you,
for
Judge.
today.
Next is position 43 and 44. I'm sorry, position 35, Sullivan, Patricia Sullivan.
All right, I have it. This is a negotiated plea.
Actually, Your Honor, it'll be non-negotiated.
Okay. Ms. Sullivan, your case is 25 CR 0060988. You're charged with theft of service. You understand your rights?
Yes.
Ms. Washington, can I have the history for position 35, Ms. Sullivan?
Yes, there appears to be 27 arrest cycles in Georgia. There are 3 arrest cycles out of New Jersey. The last arrest appeared to be from July of this year for a probation violation out of Fulton County. There's a 2024 misdemeanor for theft of services, an FTA from 2024. Also a 2024 misdemeanor for 2 counts of theft by shoplifting and theft by taking. 2024 theft of services misdemeanor conviction. Also a 2023 FTA. An additional 2023 FTA, a 2022 felony conviction for theft by shoplifting out of DeKalb County. 2024 DeKalb County theft of services misdemeanor conviction. A NOLO plea in 2010 for what appeared to be theft of services, but that's all that I see in the last 10 years.
All right, thank you. Ms. Evans-Battle?
Your Honor, our recommendation, well, in this particular case, she went to the location called the Vic, and she ordered crab cakes, chicken carbonara, Long Island iced tea, and a tart, and she ate all of those things. She became disorderly when asked to pay, slamming her hands on the table, calling staff names, and the owner is Miss Khadijah Vickers. We were making an offer recommendation of 12 months probation, 30 days to serve, balance probated, that she would of course receive credit for whatever time she has served, 40 hours of community service, and anti-theft course, restitution in the amount of $69, which covers the cost of the items in which she consumed, and that she stay away from the Vic located at 57 Forsyth Street Northwest.
Thank you. Ms. Tucker?
Yes, Your Honor. Our only request in regards to it being non-negotiated is that the community service hours be waived or done away with. Ms. Sullivan, she's fully disabled. She has given me her diagnosis. I'm not sure if it's appropriate to announce to the court while streaming, but she's not able to work. So we're asking that the community service hours not be ordered. She is fully committed to serving out her probation and completing all the terms. But she doesn't want to agree to something that she's not physically able to do.
All right. If she takes the plea today, I will delete the 40 hours of community service. All right. Does she wish to take the plea?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, Ms. Sullivan, please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm the testimony you give today be the truth to the best of your knowledge and is given under the penalty of perjury? All right, you can put your hand down. Are you under the influence of any drugs or alcohol at this time? I need you to speak as loudly as you can. Are you able to speak? Okay. All right. And are you satisfied with your attorney's representation?
Yes, I am, ma'am.
Did anyone force you to take this plea today?
No, ma'am.
And you understand that taking the plea, you're giving up your right to trial by judge or jury?
Yes, I do, ma'am.
And you're giving up your right to have the state prove these charges against you beyond a reasonable doubt?
Yes, ma'am, I am.
And you fully understand the requirements of the sentence, that you have 30 days to serve, that you're going to complete an anti-theft course, you're going to pay the $69 in restitution, and you're not going to return to the Vic on Forsyth Street. You understand all of that, Ms. Sullivan?
Yes, Your Honor, I do.
All right. And you understand that taking a guilty plea may affect other aspects of your life, such as employment, probation, and immigration.
Yes, Your Honor.
And as to the charge of theft of service, how do you plead, Ms. Sullivan?
I plead guilty.
I accept your guilty plea. Is there anything additional from the state or the defense?
Nothing further, Your Honor.
No, Your Honor.
All right. Best of luck to you, Ms. Sullivan. That
Thank you,
concludes your
Madam.
case. Take care. Have a good day. All right. Who do we have next?
Your Honor, we shall return.
Thank you. We had who's left? Just Miss Woods? What was the announcement for Miss Woods? Is that the one you gave me earlier, Miss Tucker?
No, Your Honor. For Ms. Woods, I actually still need to speak with her. I wasn't able to talk to her yesterday, and I've been waiting on her to get pulled.
Okay, and I have another question at courtroom 2 or ACDC. The probation revocation calendar, the parties that are on here, will they be brought today?
Who's on the probation calendar?
Uh,
I don't have anyone for the probation calendar, Your Honor.
I have a last name Jeter and a last name Quavy. Why did those people be brought at courtroom 2? Do we know?
They're not on our push.
They're not on the pull sheet. We had a
Yeah, it should be. We had this issue Tuesday. The counter didn't go forward. This was the same counter that was, apparently everybody didn't get it on Tuesday. So this is the counter from Tuesday, and it was sent out that same day, Tuesday. That's how they was able to have the other gentleman on the counter. So they should have.
Are
this-
we able to get Mr. Jeter, and it's only 2 people, Mr. Jeter and Mr. Quavy? Are we able to get them?
What's their location? Yeah, you guys know the location?
Oh, I don't know. Oh,
Hold
that-
on, let me see.
that-
I'll bring it up. Hold on.
that question that was a tough one. I don't know.
For Mr. Jeters, they're saying that he is currently located at slow. They're saying that he's at cell 1 415, 1 North 415.
Okay.
And then that's Mr. Jeters. And then the other individual, Mr. Marcus Quavius, he's located at He's located at 4 South 501.
Okay, we'll try to locate those. So
Thank you.
What are we doing with Mr. Kenneth Peck?
That's a non-negotiable.
So do we need him more?
Yes, sir. Whenever the conference.
Okay, let's do the 11 o'clock DV bench warrant calendar. Is Mr. Jackson on the line? Mr. White, you spoke with him?
I did speak with him, Judge. I do not currently see him in the chat. I don't know if he's in the waiting room.
Okay. Okay, there's Mr. Jackson. All right, we're gonna commence the DV bench warrant calendar. At this calendar, this is for those individuals who have failed to appear for a proceeding in a domestic violence case. The cases on the calendar are 25 CR 003789C, in which Mr. Jackson, you're charged with battery, family violence, and criminal trespass. And you also have 21 CR 00164C, in which you're charged with battery, substantial physical harm. Please turn your camera on, Mr. Jackson. Ms. Evans,
Judge, I'm sorry, he was in the bathroom again. Can you please make sure you're not in the
again, Mr. Jackson, that is wholly unacceptable. We've already put you out once for this reason.
Yes, ma'am, I'm done. I had a stomachache this morning.
Okay, no,
Sorry.
no.
Sorry, ma'am. I'm good.
Ms. Evans Battle?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, Mr. Jackson, please hold. Ms. Evans Battle?
Yes, Your Honor. It's my understanding in this particular case, he has failed to appear. I'm trying to pull that up. And I see on the calendars, I did look. My computer are not agreeing on what it should do. Okay. I'm sorry, the internet didn't
That's
like the
okay.
sound.
That's okay. We have all been there.
All right. The information that I have is that he's failed to appear several times. He had, as to the first case, he was looks like that he was scheduled to appear on October the 25th of this year, and he did not appear. The address that is on file for his appearance is 7440 Faith Street in Fairborn, Georgia. Prior to the, I think that the case was placed on the same calendar as the 21 CR 001046C case as well. And I have to get to that screen now.
I'm seeing that on the second case.
Yeah, he has several.
Yeah, I'm seeing several FTAs on the second case. On the second case, he FTA'd on April the 1st for plea and arraignment, FTA'd on an ORCA status, and FTA'd again, what was it, last week with Judge Dixon for plea and arraignment for both of these cases. Is that what you're seeing, Ms. Evans Battle?
Yes, Your Honor, that's exactly what has occurred. Of course, our position is the warrant should not be set aside
Okay.
at this time, and he should not be given another bond.
Okay, Mr. White.
Your Honor, we're asking that the bond be set aside. For the 10/10/25 calendar, he actually did appear, but he was late due to car trouble. As far as the 2021 plea and arraignment and the 2023 ORCA calendar, he never received notice for those. I will note that 4/1/21 was in the middle of COVID. There was a lot of confusion going on then. I don't know if this was an in-person court appearance or not. And I do remember that there were lots of issues with the ORCA calendars as well. We would ask that the bench warrant be set aside. He is currently employed. The address that was read is the correct address. And again, for this latest date, he showed up late due to car trouble and was told, given this date, to address it.
Miss Lewis, do you see return to services?
I don't think I see that I would have put it on. On the 3789, I'm not seeing no notice return. On the second case, ending in 1064. I'm not seeing a notice return. That's the one he made a new bond on. And then I guess he updated his address at that point. But there's no notices returned.
All right, I am not going to set this bench warrant aside. Defendant is going to have 72 hours to secure a bond and surrender himself to the Fulton County Jail, and then bond himself out. I will not be setting aside the bench warrant in this case. All right.
Judge, what
Yes.
would the bonds be?
What are the bonds? They go back to whatever the current bonds were. What were they?
Judge Dixon has a cash bond only for both cases, and they are a total of she has a cash bond for $3,000 on one.
On case 2?
On case 789. And then the other one is.
Can I convert them to surety bonds? Or I'm not allowed to? I may not be allowed to.
We would ask. I don't know why you wouldn't.
I know.
Be able.
I've read.
The other one is a $3,000, so it's a total of $6,000 cash bond.
Something happened before, Mr. White, when I tried to convert a cash to surety. It didn't quite work. I'm not opposed to making those 3,000 surety though.
Well, just, speaking on the state's behalf in consideration of the fact that he has FTA'd so many times as to these particular cases.
Right.
And I know Mr. White indicated on the 421 case, but thereafter it was 323, and the court re-looked at it and allowed him to have another bond.
Well, that's why I'm not setting it aside. He's still got to go surrender.
It wasn't that they allowed him; they revoked his.
Well, I'm not setting it aside, but I am going to make them surety bonds. Okay. Hopefully, Mr. White, if you'll send us an order for that. So it'll be 3,000 surety on the case ending in 3789C, and 3,000 surety in the case ending in 1064C. He needs to surrender himself within 72 hours. The bench warrant will not be set aside. Is there anything additional from the state or from the defense as it pertains to that case?
No,
and Ms. Battle, I note your objection to converting it from cash. All right. All right, the case is concluded, Mr. Jackson. If you have additional questions, you can ask Mr. White briefly, before leaving,
Yes,
I
ma'am.
guess. All right,
Well,
all right.
I had this form right here that clarified me that I did show up to
Well,
court,
that's the
which
ruling
is
that
right
I'm put.
here.
That's fine. The ruling is gonna stand, okay? I'm not sending that bench warrant aside. All right. Is there any news on the probation revocation calendar?
Your Honor, the guards are still attempting to pull the inmates for that.
Okay.
At this time.
All right. So, Mr. Bartels, are you ready to start competency? Is he there?
Yeah, good morning, Your Honor. How are you?
Good morning. I'm Will. Are we taking any pleas on the competency calendar today?
Well, there are two that we were hoping to enter, Your Honor. Mr. Rhodes, I believe he's covering the calendar. We haven't been able to come to an agreement on that. So those would have to be non-negotiated. But those would be on Mr. Pack and Mr. Aquart, who has 3 cases.
Okay, and those parties will be brought today.
Yes, ma'am. There, I think Mr. Pack's in the adjoining room, and Mr. Aquart is on his way.
Okay, and he has a case on SAP as well.
Right, that's correct. Number 3, I think that is Mr. Aquart. They've his name spelled a couple different ways.
All right. All right, Mr. Jackson, we've addressed your case. Again, you have 72 hours to surrender yourself to the Fulton County Jail. If you have any questions, you can speak to the public defender. Otherwise, you're free to go from this proceeding right now. All right, at ACDC,
Ms. Woods is talking to Attorney Tucker right now.
okay. All right, so I guess we'll be on a very brief hold. I don't think there's any other cases we can take. Oh, Mr. Bartels is ready to. Do we want to talk about the rest of the cases?
We could go down those cases, Your Honor. There's nobody else in the courtroom.
That we'll have to still go into a breakout. I'm sorry, Officer Allen. I was trying to get to the probation cases, but it sounds like it's going to be a moment. Before we do this, we have somewhat completed SAP. So, Ms. Lewis, can you go ahead and review that calendar for us so that those who don't need to stay for competency can be free to go? Let's go ahead and review SAP before we go into the breakout.
3 minutes, Your Honor.
You want to, Mr. Jackson, you're free to go. You're free to go, sir.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. All right, let's see. Okay, we had an add-on. Position 1 and 2 got defendant was released and made bonds. The case is reset further notice. Number 3 was the other additional case for Mrs. Mr. Trayvon Winfrey, and I think the state waived that, so that case is reset for trial further notice.
They are offering to no cost or dismiss.
Judge, I have Mr. Queeby here.
You also have.
Give us 1 second. Let's let Ms. Lewis finish reviewing SAP.
Okay.
Thank you. Thank you.
And I have.
Okay, position number 1 on the original SAP counter is reset for November the 4th, along with position number 2, November the 4th. Position number 3 is originally on our competency counter. We'll address that with the other cases that the individual have. Position number 4 and 5 was a plea. Position number 6 is reset to SAP 1023, along with position number 7, 1023. Position number 8, waive arraignment, reset for trial, further notice. Position number 10 was a plea. Position number 9 was a plea. Position number 10 was a plea. Position number 11, waive arraignment, reset for trial, further notice. Position number 12 was a plea. Position number 13 is reset for SAP 1125. Position 14 is reset for SAP 1023. I am trying to figure out what other cases that needs to be on that, Ms. Battles. You said, pull all the other cases over. How many other cases was supposed to be on 1023 for this person? Because I don't see them in the system being accused. If you can send me those CR numbers, if you know them off that.
Well, I don't have, I think what we're gonna do is get them and accuse them. They need to be accused.
Okay,
Their
will they be
cases
accused
need
in
to be
time enough
accused.
for?
I'm sorry?
Will they be accused in time enough before the 23rd? Because, you know, we sent the counter out in advance and I don't want to have to do an add-on if it's not.
Well, can we set it for 2 weeks then? I don't know who the attorney is.
Okay, so we could set that out to October the 30th then.
Okay, thank you.
That'll give you enough time to get all the other cases.
Thank you.
Position number 15 was a plea. Position number 16 was a plea. Position number 17 was released. We set further notice. Position number 18, waive arraignment. We set for trial, further notice. Position number 19, waive arraignment and amended bond order on the 2 FTAs to a $3,000 surety, $1,500 on each charge. Position number 20 was a plea. Position number 21 was a plea. Position 22 was null pros. Whenever you get a chance, you can send that over. Position 23 was a plea. Position 24 was a plea. Position 25 was a plea. Position number 26 is reset for SAP 1023. Position number 27 was a plea. Position 28 was a plea. Position 29 was a plea. Position 30 and 31 was released, reset for further notice. Position 32 was a plea. Position 33 and 34 was released, reset further notice. Position 35 was a plea. Position 36, waiver arraignment, reset for trial, further notice. Position 37 was a plea. Position 38 was a plea. Position 39 was a plea. Position 40 was a plea. Position 41 was a plea. 42, waiver arraignment, reset for trial, further notice. And we're still holding on position 43 and 44, Ms. Woods. Any questions or corrections on anything I said so far?
Thank you.
All right. Has anyone spoken to Mr. Quavy?
Not yet, Your Honor. I do have an offer from JDS. They messaged it to me, and I can give it to him actually right now. I'm
Okay.
sorry. This is Jeter or Quavius?
This is Mr. Quavy.
Quavy. Okay. Mr. Quavy Marcus, the state or the probation office is recommending that your probation case be just converted to time served, the amount of time that you've already served today. That would be a finding of a probation violation, but the case would be done. Did you want to accept that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So, Mr. Quavy, your case is 25 CR 00429Y. In that case, you're charged with obstruction and you also have a probation violation. We're here today to hear testimony regarding whether or not you should be allowed to continue on probation or if the probation officer has a different recommendation. Officer Allen, you're still under oath. If you would please put the recommendation onto the record.
Your Honor, for Mr. Marcus, he has now been in custody since August the 5th of 2025. Your Honor, we're asking that his case be time served and terminated.
Okay, and of course, Mr. White, I'm sure you have no objection to that.
Correct, Judge.
All right. So as your attorney just explained to you, Mr. Quavy, this is going to be reported as a probation violation. However, the time you've served in the Fulton County Jail will close that case. You understand that? All right. With that, the case is concluded and you're free to go. All right. Take care and have a good day.
And Judge, while we have a minute, Going back to the SAP calendar, position 14, the one that you had questions about pulling additional cases. I would ask that we reset that to the 23rd. That is a week in order to get these cases accused. If at that time the state needs an additional week, that'd be one thing. But the case I have on the calendar is a criminal trespass. I'm assuming that that's going to be similar.
Yeah, I would agree. Can we keep the announcement was originally to put it on the 23rd. Can we please keep it there? And if we can't, if we need another reset next week, we can talk about it then. Can we leave that as is, Ms. Evans Battle?
Yes. It's that, what is his name?
Yeah, number 14 was already, the announcement originally was to reset it to next week. So let's leave it there for now. And then if more time is needed, we can discuss it next week. Okay? Okay. Who is at courtroom 2 now?
I got Mr. Jeter here, Judge.
Okay. Mr. Jeter, there's a recommendation as well. Mr. White, would you like to discuss with him?
This was slightly more complicated. Maybe I need to
The call. Okay,
call.
can you call courtroom 2?
Absolutely.
Thank you. And at ACDC, do we have position 40 yet? I'm sorry, 43. Ms. Tucker, what was the announcement for position 43? And 44, Ms. Woods? Mr. Rogowski, you were going to tell me something?
Yeah, yes, Your Honor. I was just going to request, that concluded my business for the day. Is there, I may be excused?
Go ahead and enjoy lunch.
Thank you very much.
Have a good day. Bye-bye. Ms. Tucker, with the announcement for 43 and 44?
Your Honor, I'm still speaking with Ms. Woods.
Oh, you're still speaking to Ms. Woods. Okay, my apologies. Go ahead. All right, who is at courtroom 2? I'm sorry, at ACDC. Oh, back to the phone. Okay.
We're back, Ms. Tucker.
Mr. White, can you check the chat? We're back with Mr. Jeter, Judge.
So then, if
Judge, we're ready with Mr. Jeter whenever you are.
All right, my apologies. Mr. Jeter, the underlying case you're here for today is 24 CR 00376A. In that case, you're charged with battery, family violence. You have a reported probation violation. I'm going to hear first from Officer Allen, then I'm going to hear from your attorney and make a determination as to how we're going to resolve this matter today. Officer Allen, you're still under, oh, Mr. Jeter, also you have an absolute right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you. You also have the right to counsel, and Mr. White is present. And as you can see, I'm conducting this hearing by video. Officer Allen, will you please put your recommendation onto the record?
Your Honor, he was sentenced to probation for the battery and family violence. Your Honor, he was required to do domestic violence counseling on April 22nd of 2025, where he failed to complete domestic violence counseling. Your Honor, we took him back before Judge Roth on December the 2nd of 2024, where Judge Roth converted his domestic violence into 8 weeks of anger management. Your Honor, as of today, the defendant has failed to enroll in that anger management course. But Your Honor, he has now been in custody since September the 30th of 2025. It is 315 days remaining on his case. We want to give him one last opportunity to try to satisfy the condition and complete the anger management course as ordered by Judge Roth.
All right, Mr. White, is your client, is that something that you think your client is going to be able to complete?
I do, Judge. He was mistakenly under the impression that his case was being run with another case. So I've explained to him, though, that he does have to do that anger management and contact probation as soon as he gets out, and he understands. So we're fine with probation's recommendation, Judge.
Okay. All right, so Mr. Jeter, what I'm going to do is I'm going to accept the recommendation given to me by Officer Allen and give you a second chance. This will be your final opportunity to comply with the requirements of probation and enroll in that 8-week anger management course. You need to report to probation as required and get engaged in that class no later than a week from your release, okay? You fully understand that, Mr. Jeter? But this will be reported as a probation violation. All right. Is there anything additional from Ms. Allen or Mr. White?
No, Your
Okay. With that, best of luck to you, Mr. Jeter. I don't know if you have other holds, but this case will no longer be holding you in the Fulton County Jail. All right. Officer Allen, does that conclude your business this morning?
Yes, Your Honor. Thank you.
Take care. Just in
Paperwork
time.
to me.
I'm sorry. Say that, Miss Lewis. You trying to keep
Ms. Allen, if she needs to send over orders to me, she can.
Okay, I'll give you 10 minutes now. Send them over.
No problem.
All right, thank you.
All right. Thank you. Take care. Just in time. Bye-bye. All right. And Ms. Tucker has finished speaking with position 41. I'm sorry, 42, 43, and 44. Ms. Tucker, what is your announcement?
It'll be negotiated for Your Honor.
Okay, thank you. Good morning, Ms. Woods. You have two cases today, 25 CR 0000686Y. In that case, you're charged with obstruction and criminal trespass with the offense date of February the 8th. You also, the second case you have on the calendar is a failure to appear. You have an absolute right to remain silent. Anything you say regarding the facts of your case can and will be used against you. You also have the right to an attorney today. As you can see, I am conducting this hearing by video. I am not there in person with you. Do you understand your rights and how I'm conducting the hearing today? Is that a yes? All right, thank you. Ms. Evans.
Guilty.
Okay, not so you wish so it doesn't sound like we're taking a plea today, Ms. Tucker.
Yes, Your Honor.
Before we get into that though, Ms. Woods, you do understand your rights. You understand that you have the right to remain silent, and you understand that Ms. Tucker is here to represent you? Okay. It does not sound like we're taking a plea today, Ms. Tucker. So perhaps before we put Ms. Evans' battle through the trouble of putting that onto the record, Ms. Woods, do you intend to take a plea today or do you wish to proceed to trial?
And you said bill trial.
You want to go to trial? Is that a yes?
Yeah.
Okay, so we're not taking a plea. Do you wish to be heard on bond, Ms. Tucker? You can speak to your client again.
I
Sounds like
currently
there's a,
ACDC since I would like to serve.
okay, no, don't say too much. Do you need to speak to your client again?
I can. I just talked to her just a moment ago. I'm not
I
sure.
know, but it seems like there was some breakdown, Miss Tucker. I don't know from what happened in those few minutes. I don't know. Can ACDC give the courtroom to another call, please?
Thank you.
Okay. Okay. All right. So we have completed the probation revocation calendar, SAP, other than this one position, and we have completed the DV reset. Is that correct, Ms. Lewis?
That is correct.
All right. And we are taking a plea on competency. Are those parties present, Mr. Bartell? Oh, well, they're not there. Are they coming?
Well, Your Honor, Mr. Pack is in the adjoining cell, and Mr. Aquart, whose situation is a little more complicated. He's got 3 pending cases. He is on 5 South, and the deputies have not been able to bring him down yet. You know, if it doesn't happen today, Judge, one of the charges is a battery. He's been in jail for 23 days on that. So given his record, we're anticipating that it could be additional time to serve. So if we can't enter the pleas on Mr. Pack, we would ask for, not Mr. Pack, Mr. Clark, we would ask for a 1-week reset on those cases.
Okay. And can we get Mr. Pack? I'd love to excuse the court reporter if we could. Is that possible?
There are no deputies in the room, Judge, but
Oh, you're alone. Okay. That's fine. Whenever we can. I was just hoping I could let as many people go as possible.
Short staffed, Your Honor. There's been like 1 deputy here for most of the morning.
I understand. I understand. That's okay. This has
Judge,
been quite the day. Mr. White, are you asking to leave us too?
I absolutely am.
You're not allowed to leave us, Mr. White. Take care. See you soon. Bye-bye. Anyone else who does not need to remain for competency? Miss Washington, I please stay just a few more minutes. Well, actually, Miss Washington, Mr. Rhodes, you'll have the history, correct?
Okay.
You're muted, Mr. Rhodes. Mr. Rhodes?
I don't think he can hear you, but
I don't
can
think
say.
he can. Well, I'm trying to let everyone go as best we can. Miss Washington, we should be able to pull the history with the parties from the state, so you can be excused as well, okay? Because it may be an extended delay. Take care. Have a good afternoon. Everyone else, I think it has to stay with us. And I'm gonna go get something off of the printer. So I will be right. I'm gonna try to print out the competency calendar since it seems I have a quick moment. All right, give everyone about a 5-minute stretch break. We'll be right back. Hopefully everybody will be present by the time we do that.
Yeah, just all you can do is send it over for trial.
My calendar.
This one,
Yeah.
so I'm having to use my.
Excuse me, Your Honor.
All right, thank you for your patience. I went down to the printer. Do we have I'm sorry, you're back, Ms. Tucker. Any announcements?
Yes, Your Honor. On position 43 and 44, it's going to be a waiver.
All right, and do you wish to be heard on bond?
Not at this time, Your Honor.
Okay, so Ms. Woods, essentially your case is going to be reset for trial. At this time, your attorneys have some additional development to do. So you'll receive another court date and the case will be revisited then, all right? I'm sorry, we can't hear you. Okay. Do we have any concerns about her being on this calendar, Miss Tucker? Should there be another calendar where she may needs to be reset?
Yes, Your Honor. There are some concerns. I'm going to be requesting a social worker visit. Regarding
Okay. And was the offer that she had out today, Miss Evans Battle, was it a time served?
Yes, ma'am, it was your time served offer.
Okay. And just to be sure, you and your client are rejecting the time serve offer.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. All right. Ms. Woods, your case will be reset to a later date and your attorney and you will do some additional development, okay? Can she be unmuted just, oh, well, okay. Maybe she doesn't need to be unmuted. Did you have a very brief question about that? You don't want to take a plea today? I'm sorry, we can't hear you. Lean forward, but don't say too much about your case.
Yes, you are.
Okay, I don't know what she's saying, but I'm assuming that it's not relevant. Okay, we'll reset your case for a later date, all right? Take care, Miss Woods.
I will see y'all, I will see y'all later today. Thank y'all for my plea. I'll be at home with my mama. Thank you so much. Please, God, please give me for the misdemeanor. Thank y'all so much.
Okay, so are you gonna order an are you gonna just start with a social worker visit and then proceed from there, Miss Tucker?
Yes, Your Honor. She does have confirmed MH issues and a diagnosis, so we are going to proceed with that.
Okay. Perhaps we should reset her SAP. I don't know. That might be a waste of time.
I saw that she was previously on the calendar on the
other calendar.
Yes.
What's her full name?
Natasha Woods.
Okay. Yeah, I don't remember an evaluation ever being done, but I think if it's reset, Judge, either the SAP or the 11 a.m. calendar, we can handle it on either calendar. But I think a social worker visit would be the next step.
Okay. Before we send that division, Miss Lewis, can we reset it maybe 2 weeks?
Apparently she was on the
11 o'clock?
Yes, and he was also in the treatment diversion encounter with Judge, MC Court with
Uh-huh.
Judge, Kurt. at
So
one
maybe
point.
she can go back there. Let's put her on our 11 o'clock since she was previously there, and let's reset her 2 weeks. Is there room, Miss Lewis?
Oh, yeah, I'm just saying, you said her 2 weeks, it'll be on the 30th.
Okay, so she's reset 10:30, 11 o'clock. Okay, hopefully we can take the plea for the other case. Let's turn off the YouTube so we can begin our 11 o'clock calendar.
Your Honor, if I could have a very brief time to talk with Mr. Accord.